Well, it's Jason Thompson of Emergency Products and Research coming to you today from Assateague National Seashore in Maryland. I will be going over real quickly the differences between our optimum traction device, the OTD, our improved traction device, the ITD, and the Mustang traction splint. Real quickly, these are single pole traction devices designed for use in reducing displaced fractures for femoral or humeral fractures. And then we're going into the Mustang traction splint, which has a little more capabilities beyond what you're going to see in the OTD, ITD. First, we'll look at the OTD. OTD is a single pole traction device. Allows you to achieve effective femoral traction, or humeral traction for that matter. It is a device that essentially has an extendable pole or collapsible pole that has a dart section at the tip. And that's where the anchor assembly will attach to. It has a knee strap already in place on the pole, and so that's the first part of the product. The next part we have is the ischial or upper thigh system. It actually has your anchors for the pole, and then we have the ankle hitch, and the ankle hitch is very easy to use. It just essentially goes up over the ankle, around the bottom of the heel, and then you place the dart into the loop, and you essentially just pull on the tab and you'll achieve traction. And again, we've talked a little about the simulated traction trainer that we're using, and how important that is in the training program. So I'm going to show you just right now, again, the differences between the OTD, the ITD, and the Mustang. Just a basic introduction, and then I'll go over each in their own video. So you can decide on your own which is more appropriate for you and your teams. So let me go ahead and just set this aside right now. One of the things about the OTD to remember is that it is an aluminum pole. The ITD is very similar in concept to the OTD, except that you'll see that the OTD's bag does not have a MOLLE platform, whereas the ITD's bag does. So it is mountable onto a MOLLE platform on your gear. Now, so here's the ITD. The ITD, again, we have you'll see a collapsible pole, and what's about this section is that it is a carbon fiber pole instead of aluminum, so that is something that's a lot of people prefer, and it already has the knee strap in place just like we saw on the OTD. The anchor assembly is quite different on this one. We see that it no longer has the dart design. It has actually a more of a sandwich style design for actually keeping the strap in place. Makes it really difficult for it to slide off, and it also gives it a lot more rigidity, which is probably the most important feature of it. Not worrying about that dart being fractured, the incidence is less likely with this. But again, it's just a matter of preference. And when I talk about fracture of the anchor assembly, being the dart style versus the anchor style, and we'll talk about that. Because this requires extension beyond a foot, and accidents happen. Door frames can be shut on these things, so you want to make sure that these are nice and solid. They're both extremely solid designs. Just this one has a little bit more protection to it, whereas the traditional dart style device does not. So again, both extremely reliable devices, but just a matter of personal preference, to be quite honest. Here is our ischial or upper thigh system. Has a buckle to attach when you go around the upper thigh. Same type of anchors, or where you basically mount your pole sections into. This one has a little more padding in the groin strap than you would have saw with the OTD. Again, we have shin strap, thigh strap, but these actually have markings on them, so you can actually see and know where to put them if you're not familiar with it. And then this is your ankle hitch. It's a little more fortified with padding. This one also has a buckle, parachute buckle that is there, makes it a little easier to attach. And then we have the Mustang traction splints. Mustang traction splints, they come packaged in this nice tight little packaging. This is how the initial kit comes. It has the pole section in there, and then that's a restock kit. Has everything except for the pole sections. Now, the Mustang traction splints contents, you have a set of quick cravats. Just basically, instead of breaking open another package, I'm just going to show you what I already have one open. So this has a set of quick cravats in there. This has your collapsible pole, but you'll see that this collapsible pole does not have anything on either end. No anchor assembly. The anchor is actually achieved through the harness. So this is we have S-clips that are on here. These will be shipped with a single S-clip. This S-clip is to be used for integration with the tables system, which is traumatic amputation bilateral lower extremity system, so that you can integrate with the SAM junctional tourniquet. Then this is what we call a anchor harness. And this anchor harness we refer to as anchor harness instead of a ankle harness, because this could also be placed in another section of the body. We were trying to avoid anatomical references. This is actually the traction harness. Little pouch here. This is the buckle where the locks on to around the in this case an upper thigh to lock it in place, and then the actual the traction is achieved through this device here. There has been a modification in design, so these ladder buckles are now going to be D-rings. So we found in our research that the D-rings offer a lot greater stability, strength, and security. So that has changed. So that's the Mustang traction splint, the OTD, and the ITD, and then I will be going over each of them individually. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me directly. Again, it's Jason Thompson with Emercy Products and Research. You can reach me at 610-357-3226. You can reach the office at 330-673-5003. You can reach me by email at jasont@epandr.com. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back with individual sections on each of these devices.